Have you ever looked at someone else's life and suddenly felt like you were falling behind? Maybe someone your age has a better job, more money, a happier relationship, or a more exciting life. A few minutes earlier, you felt completely fine. But after seeing their success, somehow your own life suddenly feels smaller. Why does your brain do this? The answer is not simply jealousy. Human beings are naturally wired to compare themselves with others. Psychologists call this social comparison. When your brain is unsure how well you are doing, it looks at the people around you for reference. Am I successful enough? Am I attractive enough? Am I making enough progress? Should I be further ahead by now? Because life has no universal scoreboard. Other people often become the scoreboard. And that is where the problem begins. When you see someone who appears more successful, attractive, confident, or accomplished, your brain may automatically compare their strengths with your weaknesses. You see their promotion, but not the years of stress behind it. You see their relationship, but not their private struggles. You see their expensive vacation, but not their financial situation. You see their confidence, but not the insecurities they never show. In other words, you compare your entire reality with one carefully visible piece of someone else's life. Social media makes this even more powerful. In the past, people mostly compared themselves with those around them. Today, you can compare yourself with thousands of people every single day. Someone is always richer. Someone is always fitter. Someone is always traveling somewhere better. Someone younger than you has already achieved something you are still working toward. Your brain was never designed to compete psychologically with this many people at once. And there is an even deeper reason comparison affects us so strongly. Human beings care about status. For much of human history, your position within a group mattered. Status could influence access to resources, protection, relationships, and social acceptance. So the human brain became sensitive to where we stand, compared with others. The modern world constantly activates this ancient system. Followers, salaries, job titles, houses, cars, appearance, relationships, achievements, almost everything can become a measurement. And eventually, comparison can move from what you have to who you believe you are. Instead of thinking, they are doing better than me in this area, you begin thinking, they are better than me. That small psychological shift is incredibly important. One statement compares circumstances. The other attacks your identity. This is why someone else's success can sometimes hurt. Even when you genuinely like that person, their success becomes a mirror. Their relationship reminds you that you are single. Their confidence reminds you of your insecurity. Their financial success reminds you of your struggles. Their progress reminds you of the goals you have not reached yet. Sometimes you are not actually upset about what they have. You are upset about what their success makes you believe about yourself. But comparison itself is not always bad. Seeing someone succeed can inspire you. It can reveal what is possible, and even show you what you genuinely want. The danger begins when comparison starts controlling your decisions. You may chase a career because it looks impressive. You may rush into a relationship because everyone else seems to be settling down. You may buy things you cannot afford because they symbolize success. You may even achieve goals you never truly wanted, simply because you wanted to feel ahead. Eventually, you can build a life designed to impress other people, rather than satisfy yourself. So when comparison makes you feel inadequate, ask yourself one simple question. Compared to whom? Then ask another. Do I actually want what they have? Or do I just want the feeling of being successful? Those questions can help separate your real desires from social pressure. It also helps to compare your direction, not your position. Someone may be further ahead than you today, but their journey is not your journey. People begin life with different opportunities, responsibilities, resources, personalities, struggles, and goals. Two people can be the same age and still be living completely different chapters. And if jealousy appears, become curious instead of ashamed. Ask yourself, what exactly triggered you? Was it their freedom, their confidence, recognition, financial security, a relationship? Sometimes jealousy contains useful information. It can reveal something you deeply want, but have never clearly admitted to yourself. Use that information to understand yourself, not to punish yourself, because there will always be someone who appears richer, smarter, more attractive, more successful, or further ahead. If your self-worth depends on outperforming everyone around you, you will never feel like you have finally arrived. The goal is not to stop noticing other people. It is to stop using their lives as evidence that yours is not enough. Your life is not a competition with everyone you can see. What matters is whether you are moving toward a life that actually means something to you. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel for more psychology and human behavior content. And tell us in the comments, what do you compare yourself to most? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video.